Hello, it's Thomas from VESSL AI, and today we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the VESSL 2.0. When you first log in, this is the screen you'll see. Our platform is sorted by organizations. In the top left, you can see what organization you are in, and in this case, it's Demo Account 2. By clicking the dropdown, you can search for organizations or create a new one here. The screen you're currently viewing is the home screen of your organization. It also serves as the center for building and managing clusters connected to your organization. On the top right, you can see your credits. Click on it to see your organization settings, such as the billing, plan, usage summary, members, and more. Then to the right of the credits is the VESSL Hub. Here, you can explore various models and quickly start with them. All right, now let's start by exploring the Runs tab. To start, here are our runs. Here you can create a collection of runs called a project under your organization. Now, let's explore the workplace functionality. A workplace is similar to a Jupyter notebook, and it's used for launching a single machine learning workload. Since this is a new account, we don't have any workspaces yet, but let's look at an account with some. All right, so here we can see our workspace called Damp Brief. We could also see the status, runtime, cluster, resource, and data creation. Our project is built on Kubernetes, which connects to a Kubernetes cluster to deploy container-based machine learning workloads. If you want to create a new workspace, click on the New Workspace button. As you can see, you can name the workspace, close, choose the cluster and resource, max runtime, and images. Note that it is important to set a maximum runtime, which is the duration that the workspace will run before it automatically shuts down to save resources. By default, it's set to 24 hours, but you can set the max runtime to 0, and the workspace will continue running indefinitely. You also have options for CPU and GPU. Choose your GPU based on the product name and count. There are also two types of images available, managed and custom. Managed images are maintained by VESSL and vary depending on the Python version or whether CPU or GPU is used. For GPU tasks, NVIDIA GPU Cloud images are available, which we manage according to the different versions of PyTorch and CUDA. If you activate the hidden advanced settings, you can adjust the disk space for the workspace. You can also add ports. Ports are also part of the workspace setup. By default, workspaces support Jupyter Notebook and SSH connections, so these ports are fixed. If you want to run a specific application, you can open additional ports as needed. If there's a Python package you want to install that isn't included in the container image, you can add it using the init script. Once everything is set, click Deploy to create your workspace. Initially, your workspace will be in a pending state as it searches for an available node. Then, it will move to initializing as it pulls the necessary Docker image, and finally, it will switch to a running state. Once the workspace is running, you can connect to Jupyter directly through the provided button. A Python notebook pre-configured for VESSL use will be available, which you can follow to understand the platform's capabilities better. You can also access the workspace via SSH in 3 ways. Through a remote server setup like Visual Studio Code, directly using SSH commands found at the Quick tool, or using VESSL CLI found under the Services tab. Here, you can create a new service and deploy a server to host machine learning models in production. Additionally, VESSL offers scalable serverless GPU computing for AI with a pay-per-second billing method. All right, now let's look at artifacts. The first tab is Models. Here, you can manage and version your models, or even create new ones. Below it is the Volumes tab. This tab allows you to look at your datasets and create new data volumes by compiling data from local disks, cloud services, and on-premise storage. Below that is the pipelines, which are still in beta. Basically, VESSL pipelines allow you to control and automate workflows for producing machine learning models. Here, you can see the running, completed, and failed executions, as well as all your recent executions. Finally, let's look at the Clusters tab. Here, you can see all your clusters, their health, and connectivity. You can also create new clusters, using either VESSL's managed clusters or your own on-premise or cloud clusters. That's all for today, and hope you guys will enjoy using the VESSL 2.0.